بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أنا الدكتورة هيام محمد الشهاب. أهلا بكم طلاب مساق السيكولوجي في جامعة العلوم والتكنولوجيا الأردنية. أرحب بكم في صفحتي الخاصة التي من خلالها سنتابع شرح مادة السيكولوجي للفصل الثاني إن شاء الله تعالى. I'm gonna complete the explanation of socialization, this term that we recently have talked about. Yes, I will review the definition and the meaning of this process by which children acquire the beliefs, values, and behaviors considered desirable or appropriate by their culture or subculture, so that it's a learning process by which a human being or individual learn and acquire and gain many important things such as beliefs, values, behaviors, appropriate behaviors that fits with culture or subculture. Culture forms the majority and subculture for minority people. Yes, socialization helps people learn. Here, if I ask you about the importance of socialization, then you will answer that it helps people learn to function successfully in their social worlds. Why? Because it's a learning process. A human being will learn everything. He will gain information. He will gain knowledge about things in the culture. The culture now will be divided into two things. Yes, the first is here. Look here. The first is material culture. The second here, look, non-material culture. What's the meaning of material culture? Material culture refers to the physical objects, resources, and the spaces that people use to define their culture. So that it's the objects of our society. The objects such as homes, neighborhoods, cities, schools, churches, and offices, factories, plants, tools, means of production, goods, products, stores, and so forth. Objects, material things, physical things, concrete things. Yes. What about non-material culture? Non-material culture means or represents non-physical ideas, beliefs, values. Okay, these called non-physical, not non-concrete things اللي بنسميها abstract. Abstract things such as ideas that people gain or have about their culture, including, for example, beliefs, values, rules, norms, morals, language, and for example, the non-material culture concept of religion consists of a set of ideas and beliefs about God. Yes, about God, worship, morals, and ethics. These beliefs differ, yes, how to the culture responds to its religious topics, issues, and events. Yeah, so that we are talking about the culture, material culture, and non-material culture, socialization relating with these things in the learning process. Human being will learn about these things, these two things, material culture and non-material culture. Yes, if I ask you about how does the process of socialization occur, yes, I will inform you that what This process takes place through interaction with various agents of socialization. Look here and focus various agents, not one agent, not one source, okay? Not one source. Maybe you will answer that family will learn their children about everything. Yes, it's correct answer, but there are many various agents that are responsible for socialization and learning for a human being. These various agents like peers, groups and families and institution, many agents we will talk about later. Yes, we talked about we talked about or we have recently talked about agent of socialization, such as a family. Family is the first agent of socialization. Mothers, fathers, siblings, and grandparents, plus members of an extended family, or teach a child what he or she needs to know. For example, they show the child how to use objects. Yes, yes, how to use objects, so that family is responsible for what teaching their children how to use things such as clothes, computers, eatings, utensils, books, bikes, and etc. How to relate to others, how to deal with others, how to communicate with others, some as family, others as friends, still others as strangers or teachers or neighbors, so that these important and fundamental basic information, basic things a human being always need to know, yes, and to have information about family will teach their children about these things. How the word works, what is the idea and what is imagined, as you are aware either from your own experience as a child or your role in helping to raise one. Socialization involves teaching and learning about an unending array of objects and ideas. It's a process of teaching and learning. Teaching the adults will teach and the children will learn about unending array of objects and ideas. Yes, we talked also about parental socialization. We know about what the parental patterns. There are four parental patterns, yes, or styles of rearing. There are two major dimensions of parenting. The first dimension is acceptance. The second is demanding. The first, yes, acceptance. This dimension of parenting that describes the amount of responsiveness and affection that a parent displays towards a child. We talked about these things. Yes, we will move and switch our talking to peers agent. Peers as agents of socialization. Please, my students, be alert here. Yeah, we have reached here the third agents of socialization. And now, peers as agents of socialization. If I ask about how peers contribute in socialization process, then I I will focus in three questions. The first is who are your peers? Then why the relationship between peers are strong, contrasting them with parents? And the third question is why peers and or how peers affect each others. Yes, if I ask you about the the issue of who are your peers are people like you in age or grade, whether you are good friends or not. They influence or socialize you a great deal. You and your peers have your own ways of dressing and talking, as well as your favorite music, food, sport, etc. Then the meaning of peers, yes, is as a term, peers as a term, one term is social equals individuals who at least at similar levels of behavioral complexity, so that peers are social equals, peers are individuals who are similar level of behavioral complexity. Then why the relationship between peers are strong, contrasting them with parents. Look here. Because parents have more power than children do, children are in a subordinate position and must often defer to adult authority. But between peers, their their authority. Why? Because they have equal status and equal power and must learn to appreciate. Peers appreciate each other's perspectives, negotiate and compromise, and cooperate with each other if they hope to get along or achieve joint goals. There are cooperation, co- cooperations, yeah, between peers. This will improve what something called the social competences. Then socialization here is occurred. The equal status contacts with peers likely contribute to the development of social competences that are difficult to acquire in the unequal interactions with parents and other adults, so that peers are very important, yes, agent of socialization. The meaning of peers are social equals, individuals at similar levels of age, grades, behavioral complexity. Yes, they affect each other. Why? Because they have equal status and power, and they appreciate each other's perspective. They negotiate, yes, negotiate and compromise and cooperate. They cooperate with each other. They have equal status. Contacts with peers likely, yes, development. This will improve and enhance the social competences for individuals. Yes, I will switch in my talking and explanation of the or for the school as socialization agent. School as a socialization agent. School is very important agent to achieve yes, socialization in school. Students acquire a great deal of knowledge and many academic skills at school. As we all know that at school learners learn many important things such as academic skills, cognitive and metacognitive skills, problem solving skills, and basic knowledge and strategies. Yes, so that school is a very important agent for socialization. These are skills that children can apply to many different kinds of information. In addition to the cognitive and academic challenges that provide schools expose children to an informal curriculum, students are expected to obey rules, cooperate with their classmates, yes, respect authority, and become good citizens. So it's quite proper to think of the school as an agent of socialization that is likely to affect children's social and emotional development as well as imparting knowledge and helping to prepare students for a job and economic self-sufficiency. Yes, then we conclude the importance of school as an agent of socialization. Yes, importance of school will be the place at which learners know and gain knowledge, information, skills, cognitive, metacognitive skills. I want to explain the metacognitive skills. We have Yes, we recently have explained the cognitive process such as thinking, problem solving, decision making, yes, and many intellectual processes, yes. But metacognitive, it's an advanced process or intellectual yes, a process. It is consisted of three processes. The first is planning, the second is monitoring, the third cognitive process for metacognitive skill is what is evaluation. I want to give you an example of metacognitive skills. If you are studying on your exam, you may plan for your studying process. You may classify your chapters. You may collect data. You may collect data, and you may return back to many resources to enhance your knowledge about your subject matter of your exam. This process, form planning. Okay, planning a process. This is the first skill of metacognitive process. The second process is monitoring. You are monitoring for your studying process. If you are weak in many sides or strong in other sides, you are need further explanation in many sides. Yes, you are, for example, monitoring for the time and for many things. The third process you may use evaluation for your studying process in your exam. If you are good, if your schedule is passing good, also this evaluation process. If you use and apply these three skills of planning, monitoring, and evaluating for your studying, then you will use metacognitive skills. This is advanced cognitive process. Yes, it has the very vast research. Many searches. Are conducted on this field. These are skills that children can apply to many different kinds of information. Yes, surely. In addition to the cognitive and academic challenges, they provide school expose children so that competences and abilities for children, maybe physical abilities, emotional abilities for children will be improved at school. Why? Because children are interacting with each other. There is very big and strong communication with teachers. Yes, with teachers, peers, friends at school. Children are learning from each others. Then emotional. The academic challenges, emotional challenges, for example, or emotional aspects, physical aspects, cognitive aspects will be improved inside school so that school is very strong agents to achieve socialization. Here, cooperate with their classmates. Yeah, respect authority. Yes, they will be polite. They will learn many things about how to be respectful, how to respect authority and become good citizens. Yes. So it's quite proper to think of the school as an agent of socialization that's like affect children's social and emotional development. Yes, and will offer prepare students for a job and economic self sufficiency. Yes. Let's move to the next slide about the agents of socialization here, religion. Now, how religion contributes in socialization process? Religion is an important avenue of socialization for many people. Like other institutions, religion fosters a shared set of socialized values that are passed on through society. Yes, for example, Islam explains the path of good and the path of evil. The path of evil leads to hell, and the path of good leads to heaven. And our religion teaches us how adults sympathize the young and how to respect adults by the young person. Many things, yes, many things are learned by by religion, so that religion is very important agent of socialization. Human being will learn many things about right and duties and about honesty, trust, fair, and honoring parents and keep parents' rights, clear avenue by religion, clear avenue to deal with others. Yes, we talked this point about how to respect adults and adults how sympathize with a young person. And for example, the religion teaches us that the issue of obligation towards our children, no one shall abuse and misuse these rights and obligations to the determinants of others. Yes, so that religion is a very important agent of socialization. Institutional agents of socialization. This agent is very important agent and source to inform and contribute in socialization, such as a formal institution like schools, workplaces, government yes institution. All these places and institution teach people to deal with others. They teach people many fundamental and basic things of their life. Yes, teach people how to behave and navigate these systems. These systems, other institutions like the media contribute to socialization by inundating us with messages about norms and expectation. We all know that by media or via media, we follow the latest news of the world, of our world, of our world. Yes, we also see videos, many and different videos. Yes, and we learn methods, ways to do things. For examples, by media, we communicate with relatives, friends, and maybe with strangers. And we construct new knowledge, and we may adopt new ideas. All these things teach people and inform socialization. Now I'm gonna talk about the effects of television. From the title here, we see the effects of television. This means that watching TV, yes, has two sides, two impacts. The first is positive. The second is negative. Positive impacts for watching TV here. Yes, watching TV in moderation will enhance children's cognitive growth, academic achievement, peer relation. The second positive point is here enhanced literacy during middle childhood and adolescent. The third point positively for watching TV is presents for children stereotype that influence children beliefs about ethnicity, race, and gender. Stereotype will give the children beliefs and the mental image of the roles of persons around them. The issues, the beliefs of ethnicity, race, and gender. The positive side also of watching TV in moderation is learning pro-social lessons or pro-social skills that put them into practice after watching acts of kindness on TV. Now, what's the meaning of pro-social lesson? Pro-social lesson means something that learning or that refer to what called voluntary actions that are intended to help or benefit another individual. These behaviors include a broad yes, range of activities such as sharing, comforting, securing, and helping. And pro-social lessons may be defined as a behavior directed toward promoting the well-being of another, so that children will see and watch many programs that enhance pro-social lessons. Then they will practice these activities in their life. Yes, the positive now the negative sides for watching TV. In one case, in the case of unmoderated way, no monitoring of watching TV, of the kind and the quality of a program that children, yes, are watching. Maybe they are watching aggressive program. This will instigate aggressive behavior eventually. Yes, I will talk after the effects of television. I will talk about the effects of computer and internet as an agent of socialization, source of socialization. How computer, internet will contribute and learn and yes, contribute social activities and socialization process. Let's see the effect. Yes, like television, computer, and internet have two impacts, positive and negative. Positive impacts, yes, here, computer is an effective supplement to classroom instruction and help children to learn more and to have more fun learning. Yes, now computer and internet if are now widely accessible and with unrestricted access for children, this will give bad results and bad consequences. So that is there a danger that young hackers will become so enamored of computer technology. Yes, they are enamored, then they are reclusive or socially unskilled. The final or the last bad result is being ostracized by their peers. The solution for this here, the solution for the problems of using a computer and internet in unrestricted access or in unmoderated way and access. The solution will be by parents. Parents have to learn the technology, have to place computer in rooms the family frequents, plan family activities in advance and include the teens, limit the teens' online times and monitor online activities.